So it's day 2 of the show for you. How is it all going so far?
It's been very busy, as you can imagine.
Sure.
A big challenge, a long way to go, and now 11 very intense months, but fantastic, very dynamic, a lot of things to do, yeah.
And it's almost been a year since you became CEO of Zenith.
Yeah.
So I would like to know what elements of your experience in the luxury watch industry you're bringing into the Zenith business.
Originally, I'm a market person. I worked already at headquarters, but my biggest experience is on the market because I spent 5 years in the US for North America and I spent 6.5 years in Asia.
And how would you summarize your aspirations for Zenith going forward?
Zenith, when I came, I first listened a lot. I listened to people. I listened to people from the market, people from headquarters, press, etc. What do you think about Zenith? And the answer was always, it's a sleeping beauty. It's great, but it's a bit sleepy, it's a bit boring. So we need to work on that. On the other hand, everybody likes Zenith. Everybody wants Zenith to be successful. So my idea is really to work from our history, our tradition, to be proud of it, but only proud of it if you build for the future.
So many brands are staying loyal to their legacy though and revisiting the heritage within the brands. The El Primero Defy 21 obviously encapsulates that for sure. What are the key trends are we going to see from Zenith this year?
Alors, we will continue to build on Defy, because Defy 21 that you mentioned is a perfect illustration of what I just said. We start from the name first, comes from the 60s. The case shape comes from the model we had in 1970. And then of course we start from El Primero, our iconic product, iconic movement, and we go into El Primero 21 for 21st century. So it's really connecting the past to the future. And what you will see this year is exactly the same. First of all, we recapture the high complication segment, introducing our zero gravity high complication. And we also introduce a new Defy that I call Defy Classic, because it's thin, elegant, but again in a contemporary case. So now we have a full collection of Defy, and that will be the main focus for the year.
I know it's always been my personal belief that Zenith produces some of the most beautiful watches, amazing watchmaking, but particularly in the UK, the consumers really not understood the brand as well. I'm wondering what you're going to do to help the UK market particularly understand your brand.
Yeah, you're totally right. I mean, let's not forget that Zenith today is 100% manufactured. Every single watch that you buy has a Zenith movement. Not many brands can claim that.
Sure.
That's the first point. Second point is our prices are also real prices. I would say there is a real connection between the product and the price. And over the last few years, with the Chinese booming, I would say, many brands, they went so high in terms of pricing that they lost ground with the local clientele, whether British, Swiss, or European in general, they lost ground. And this is not the case for Zenith. So very important for us to continue to this direction.